Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our winter concert. It's truly a pleasure to have everybody here. We truly believe that each student performs best when they have someone special for them in the audience. And as we take our public test tonight, where all our answers are given simultaneously and with all the different curriculums you see on the stage from all the different instruments, each one performing a different language, reading a different set of notes, you're going to hear amazing things that have happened since the first day of school with the sixth grade band. First day of school, we had lesson number 1, how to open the case, and then lesson number 2, which end to blow into. And tonight you're going to hear a typical tune that is a unison tune we'll start off with, and where all the students are playing basically kind of the same notes and the same rhythms. And as the evening goes on, you're going to hear this ensemble perform a little more difficult and more challenging literature. So we're going to begin with a festive tune entitled Up on a Housetop.
It's been so much fun to work with these young people up on stage and in the green chairs. In sixth grade, you're learning at a very, very rapid rate, and you've been hearing this at home. The next piece that we have really adds just a few concepts. One, we go into a trio, so now we're hearing 3 different parts. Even though they're unison or same rhythms, we have 3 distinct parts with harmony and melody mixed together. The other concept that's really neat that we learned about is, and it's very mathematical, the dotted quarter note, which adds exactly half the value of the note before the note. It's great. Anyways, we had a good time with it. Have your students say that on the ride home. It'll be fun. That is an awkward feeling because you're splitting the beat into half, and it sounds when they count it out loud like this. First 6 measures of Kumbaya, count it. 1, 2, loud, go.
1, 2, 1, and 1. 1, 2, 1.
So you can hear very much where the beat is, and then where they split that beat and add a half to it. So it's a lot of fun. This is Kumbaya, of course, and hope you enjoy it. Our next piece is the fight song for a different Big Ten university just across the lake from us. And if you went to the MSU University of Wisconsin game and watched the band, what a very, very cool group of people. In fact, they're so popular they have the fifth quarter just for the marching band, which is a lot of fun if you can see their scoreboard. Well, this is their fight song. It's another way for us to work on dotted quarter rhythms. It expands out. We actually have 5 different parts playing now with not just the harmony, but the accompaniment part, the melody, and percussion. And you hear a lot of them switching around and doing things with bass drums, cymbals, all kinds of neat things. So it's really been a pleasure to watch them. This is School Spirit. All set. Only take
Our next tune is entitled Fallbrook March. It's a continuation of the march style that you just heard with School Spirit. And this is the band's first piece of sheet music. Most of the music that you'll always hear from 7th grade bands on up is sheet music, in which we have arrangements in the music library, and we pass those out and collect those back. And so this is the 6th grade's first opportunity to perform pieces of sheet music. And with this arrangement, you're going to hear the band actually break down into smaller ensembles. It's one of the unique things with ensemble playing and band playing is you can, the composer can take this group of instruments and have them play for a little bit, and then this group of instruments and have them play for a little bit, and then put the whole band together and play. And so you kind of hear different sounds and different colors. And so without any further ado, we're going to perform Fallbrook March. concert. It's my pleasure to welcome to the podium Ms. Kristen Gustafson. She is student taught for that program this fall and is one day away from finishing her time here and will be graduating from Central Michigan University this Saturday. So we wish her the best in her future endeavors, and without any further ado, I'd like to welcome Ms. Kristen Gustafson.
silver bells.
Just getting set for our last piece. Just would like to encourage you as you go into the next year. This is such a neat time, 7th and 8th grade and 6th grade and all the development that happens. Many of our students are now actually in 7th and 8th grade. One of the exciting opportunities is solo and ensemble, and we've begun the sign-up process. Really would encourage you on the ride home tonight or several times next week, just ask your student if they've already turned in that solo and ensemble registration. It's a great opportunity for students to play both either a solo, they can play a duet with any instrument mix on that duet, and it's just a great time to start working together. I know the event itself is not until even after Tax Day, it's April 18th or 19th anyways, but it's all on the web for information in case they've lost the form. And we just encourage you to participate. It's going to be such a great opportunity to get some coaching and have some fun. Also would mention that many of our students are now, we had our Blue Lake representative in, and that's just one of many summer music camps that are offered. Should be getting postcards home if your student auditioned, just to find out how much Blue Lake would offer off the price of camp. There'll be another representative in from Herder Music that does a great camp. I think it's a week after school gets out. And that's a week-long camp. For those of you that are thinking 2 weeks might be a little bit long. So some great opportunities that are coming up, and boosters will support that. And we'll actually have a booster representative speak in just a little bit about some of those exciting opportunities and more. This last piece for 7th grade is called Jingle Jazz. And I think the name says it all. Hope you enjoy it. What's it most? Check your sample. Ready? Oh, you're good. Set. And 1, 2, 3, and.
Before the 8th grade band continues with their next piece, I would like to spend a moment and thank the Band Boosters for a program that they subscribe to for our program. And I want to tell the parents and the middle school students here the benefit that your student could have of this. It's called Smart Music, and about a month ago, right before Thanksgiving vacation, Mr. Gott and myself sent home a newsletter about it, explaining kind of the details. But I thought I'd also give you an opportunity in case you kind of forgot about it or just put along the side. Exactly what Smart Music is. Smart Music is it's a program that has countless amounts of practice material and material that the students can have on their computer at home. The method book that the 6th graders are using, both the first and second editions of that are on the program, along with about another dozen method books. And so you have all of that information right at the click of a mouse to pull up on the screen. Any student in the 7th and 8th grade that is attending Solo and Ensemble Festival in March or April would have their accompaniment part. The part that the piano player would be coming in would be on there as well, so they could play along with the accompaniment and practice with the accompaniment at home without having to actually meet with a live accompanist. And then when they go in and work with the accompanist, they're probably even that more prepared. Also, many of the band arrangements that we have are part of the program as well. So at home, your child could practice with the full band. And so sometimes you might hear, well, I don't like playing by myself, I like playing with the entire group. Well, there it is. You'll have that entire group on the computer. And so it's a fabulous system, and we really thank the Band Boosters for subscribing to it. And because our middle school here in Hazlet has that program subscribed to, parents and students of the band can get a home subscription at a reduced rate. It's about $3 a month, so cheaper than a cup of coffee. And it's a year subscription. You download it on your program at home on your computer, and if you have a microphone, you can hook in there. It will also allow the student to play and practice, and it will highlight notes and kind of grade them on how they perform. So if you want kind of an idea of where they're at. So if you're interested in the program, I encourage you to visit smartmusic.com. We also have a link to it on the middle school band website. So thank you to the Band Boosters for that. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact one of us, and we can help you through this. We also have program discs to help load on your computer. You can also download it online. If you have a program disc, we have a couple of those we can lend you overnight and put on your computer. So thank you for being here this evening and your interest in your children. Thank you.
In honor of our recent events earlier this evening, this next piece is called Fire Dance.
I'd like to welcome to the stage our band booster president, Miss Ivy Jackson.
On behalf of the band boosters, I'd like to welcome everyone to this year's middle school winter band concert. Hasn't the music been great this evening so far? We'd like to begin this portion of our part of the program by inviting Ms. Kristen Gustafson to the stage.
Come on out, stop hiding.
Come on in. Well, Kristen, on behalf of the band boosters and the students in tonight's bands, we would like to thank you for all your time and help this year working with these wonderful students. We appreciate it, and I know that they do too. Thank you. Okay, I have a few other things to say that I'd like to share with you all and encourage you all to do. And one is, if you ordered cookie dough and you didn't pick it up yet, I have usually no fewer than 4 or 5 teenagers in my house at any given night. So if it goes home with me tonight, I cannot guarantee its safety. So please come to the shared room and pick it up. And plus, you know, my outdoor refrigerator, the garage, aka the garage fridge, you know, the big room that gets cold in the winter, it's not that cold tonight, so please come pick it up. If you'd like to learn more about the Hazlitt Band Boosters and what we do, and I hope you do want to know, please watch for our emails, visit our website, or carefully read your concert program when you go home tonight. There's a lot of information in here. It's got our website in here, email address, a lot of activities that are coming up right now. I'd also like to draw your attention to the patrons of the band, people who have donated their time and or their money. And many of those groups are not just individuals sitting here with us, it's not just those of us who are all here, but it's some of the local businesses. Many have given a lot to the band and helped to make these programs work. And they've been wonderful. One organization that we are doing volunteer work for, and in exchange for donations to the band, is MAVA. MAVA's going to have their annual expo on March 9th. We hope that when you see the emails come out, you'll volunteer to help. We also hope that even if you can't help, that you'll attend as an attendee. It's a wonderful place to go and find out what all your local businesses are. It's a great place to see what's happening in Hazlitt. We also would like you to remember that if you're a band parent and you're a band booster, you need a reason why it's great to come out and help and participate. Just look around me at all these smiling faces. Maybe they're getting bored because I'm talking too long, but they're usually smiling faces. And, you know, the great music that they make. Your time volunteering to help the band students enriches the future of all our students. It's not 2 pages long. Please also watch for future postings of events on our website. I'd also like to remind those of you who were stage sponsors for these beautiful poinsettias to come up and pick them up after the program tonight. And we thank you for sponsoring them. And in conclusion, I'd like to thank you all who have volunteered so far this year to make all the activities work. Your work makes the booster activities successful, and your enthusiasm makes all of this volunteering fun. Thank you.
Well, the next time you get the chance to see our 8th grade band members will be on January 14th, which is a week after we've come back in 2013. And they'll be performing with the high school wind ensemble in our mentoring concert right here on stage. So we look forward to that. This last piece, well, maybe we'll make it snow a little. Not rain, snow. This is Winter Wonderland.